Hey guys, this is Joseph on the TheJmansproductions channel. This is meant to be my art channel, and if you're wondering, I am actually 18 years old. Um, the reason why the reason why I've had this channel for like over a month, just had it sitting there in my channel box and done nothing with it, is because I just wanted to make it for after when the summer was over, I would start posting like the art related videos that I wanted to do on this, like tutorials, all of that sort of stuff that I wanted to do on it. And I held off on it because I didn't think I was good enough yet, so I wanted to practice over the summer. But the reason why what spurred me to do this and start doing this now was mainly 2 to 3 people on YouTube mainly spurred me to do this now. It was one was Cartoon Block because of what he said. He said you just need to get into the. He said this in the stream, and Cycre was there too. Someone else I like in the art community. They're basically going on about saying like even if you're not that, don't feel you're that good, you should basically just get into the habit of posting no matter what, because it sort of pushes you to do better and you can get critiqued from the people that are watching obviously. So it kind of pushed me to start even though I don't think my stuff is good enough yet. And there was another one, I think his name was, sorry because I wrote down a few things, Jerome Dampierre. He started up a new channel and he was talking about how his goal is basically to um, be a comic book artist and mainly wants to do Spider-Man comics. And there was such a great response. I just like the art community in general. There was such a great response to that video, and I thought this guy's new and he didn't exactly seem like he thought his skill level was there yet, and he started and people had a great response. So I thought, why not me just start the channel and start doing what I wanted to do. So the main purpose of this channel was to just do art related videos and be in the art community, and the reason why I want to do it is because I want to just improve obviously, and I want to get critiqued by people, and I want to interact with other people who are artists or other people who want to create a series or a manga, because my actual goal is to one day create a manga series slash comic book series, and I want to be able to interact with people that are in the same position and want to do the same thing as me, and also like people that are better than me obviously can give me improvement. I want to have that level of interactivity and I want to improve from people seeing what I'm doing, and because I'm used to doing YouTube because of my other channel, why not just start doing stuff here? Obviously I will link things out to I've got a Deviant Art, and I will start posting things on the Facebook fan page I'm making for all of the channels I'm doing as well, which will come later on. But I just feel I want to improve and get the critiques. That's why I'm starting this channel. And obviously, like I said, my goal is to one day create a manga series or a string of manga series or a comic bookish series, something that bridges the gap between the two, because I really do like manga and animes. Obviously you see back there Naruto, One Piece posters, and you see a bit of Hitman Reborn on the side and Blue Exorcist. I really do like that, and I do really like the comic book characters too, so I want to sort of have something that bridges the gap between them, a bit like what Scott Pilgrim does. And also because I'm in Europe and we don't have like a whole, how do I put it, we don't have like a major big comic book. Okay, maybe I shouldn't speak on all of Europe, but in the UK especially, I know we don't have like a major big comic book thing or going on for us. Like, look at the Americans, they have Marvel, DC. In Japan, they have the Shonen Jumps and they have Shonen Magazine. They have that. We don't. I don't think we have a big enough comic book culture in Europe. In the UK, Europe, some places in Europe like France do, but like especially in the UK, I'm sure we don't have a big enough comic book culture. So maybe like, or manga culture as well. So maybe like I can help push the way for. Maybe I can help bring that, or help being the stepping stone to someone else being able to do that in the future. And that's just another one of my goals, because influence is like a very important thing to me, and especially anyway, because it's just this powerful thing being able to influence someone and being influenced by someone else and seeing who your influences are. So I'm currently working on 2 series. One I'm developing, and the other one, one I'm developing by myself, should I say, and the other one I'm sort of the writer for, and I've got an artist. His name's Jason. Maybe in the future he may be in videos. I'm not entirely sure, but I have 2 projects I'm working on, so you'll see them. That'll probably be the next video I do, talking about, giving you a brief outline of the 2 projects I'm doing, so you know about that. Things I want to do on this channel, I'm not entirely sure about at the moment, but I just got some rough things. Maybe I can delve into, when I have enough content, I can do like sketchbook videos so you can see through my sketchbooks. Maybe I think that's way into the future, because usually I just draw on paper. I've only started now drawing in the sketchbook, and probably when I complete it, I'll do an entire video on that. Also, I want to do, the thing is, this is something a bit touchy for me. I wanted to do tutorial videos, but the thing is, I don't think I'm good enough yet. But this is also something that Sakura said as well, which I somewhat agree with. Like, when you do a tutorial, it's not necessarily that you're doing it for someone that's professional or the best. Maybe you're doing it for someone that is, you're just one step ahead of them, and they're just like, they may be one step behind you. And then when the aim of the tutorial is to bring them up to your step, and then you advance a step further, and you keep on pushing them up, sort of like that. So maybe I may do some tutorials for beginners at things that I think I'm like slightly better at. Obviously, I'm not going to do things that I'm not good at, and obviously I'm going to put in the research and, you know, work hard at what I'm going to do. So when I put out the tutorial, it isn't complete crap, but I will do certain tutorials. But another thing I want to do is just sketch random characters I'm like, and these won't be how-tos or tutorials, because I don't. No, those definitely won't be. Those will just be me drawing, because I notice when I do certain characters, sometimes they are one-on-one, but sometimes I like to add my own style to it as well. So I don't want them to be how-tos, and I'm not, like you're gonna see later on in this video, I don't have the camera set up yet to where I can do that sort of how-to thing. I don't think my editing skills are up to snuff with some of the other people that are doing how-tos on drawing characters. Someone like Cartoon Block, look at his ones and the way he does it. I don't think I don't think I structure it well enough yet for me to do how-tos on the actual characters. Talking about inspirations, my biggest 2 inspirations, people who follow my other channel will probably guess this, but I know this sounds, coming from me, this is probably obvious. My biggest 2 inspirations are definitely Masashi Kishimoto and Ichiro Oda. Those are definitely my 2 favorite. They're my 2 favorite series, but also there's my 2 biggest inspirations, because what those series have done for me personally, and what I see, the way fans react to them, is just like, I want to have that sort of influence that they've had on people with my work. And just looking at the series, there's just something that's sort of like, even though I know they're not the best quality wise, when I look at them in the quality standpoint, I know there are better series that I've read and watched that are better than from a quality standpoint. They have this sort of soul to them, a heart to them. I don't know, they have something like different to them that engages and pulls people into them, and those 2 are just definitely my best. Those are just my biggest inspirations. Like Oda's world building, and like Kishimoto, the way he set up the character of Naruto, and the sort of like relationships he has between the teacher and the sensei pupil thing. That, I mean, I really like certain aspects like that, and the mythology you put in them. Like certain aspects in both of those series just really inspire me. And like, just to name off some other inspirations that I have, just so it isn't classic me when I'm talking about Naruto and One Piece all the time. Obviously, it will be Hiroki Take, who does Shaman King. That's a big inspiration to me. Another one would have to be Nobuhiro Watsuki, who done Rurouni Kenshin. Akira Amano, who did Fullmetal Alchemist. She's amazing too. I mean, I could say Kaiser Kaito. She's influenced me in my other series that I'm doing, because one of the 2 series, she's kind of influenced me there. I've got like many different ones. Oh, obviously Inoue as well. Obata and Oba, those are 2 big inspirations. Those are the guys that did Bakuman. I'm into a lot of series and a lot of different mangakas. Also the mangaka Gintama, as well. Like, I'm into a lot of series and a lot of them influence me, so I just wanted to mention some of them. Another one, I was talking about my YouTube influences, like 5 people that have influenced me the most. Those would have to be um, White Manga, because his artwork and Apple Black, they just look awesome. Some people compare him to Kubo and say that, oh, he's like Kubo, but I think that's a compliment, because while Kubo's storytelling may not be the best, his artwork is spectacular. Another one would have to be Coco Man 8, 9. I can't remember the name, but he's like Coco Man something. I just really like the tutorials he does, like the one he did on anatomy. That those really help, and like some people have, you see in the comments, say they actually learned a lot from that. Obviously, Cartoon Block, because I mentioned him as well. Mark Crilly. I mean, to a lot of people, Mark Crilly is a big influence. And Psycho as well. I mentioned him before. Like, he does a lot of digital work and he makes it look easy, which I like about him. And he's very humbled and down to earth, which I like about him too. Um, so yeah, those are my main inspirations that I went. What I want to try to do on this channel is try and do like at least one video per week for you guys. Um, it might be a bit flaky at the start because I'm still working. As you can see, I'm still working on the whole camera angle thing for you guys. But definitely want to try and do one video per week. One thing I will say is, if you're coming from my channel, you saw this from my Jay's Playground channel, you're coming over here. Yes, I know Jay's Playground is a gay name. I know. I'm sorry. I can't believe that is a channel that got partnered. But anyway, um, only sub if you actually genuinely want to see this work. I don't want people to just sub because they like my other stuff. If you just like my other stuff, stay on that channel. But if you genuinely like this stuff, stay subscribed to this channel. And just thank you for coming and checking out this video anyway. And constructive criticism on this channel is very well welcomed. I want constructive criticism because I know how hard it is to break into this industry. And I think when people sugarcoat things, it only makes things worse. You shouldn't sugarcoat things because you're going to deceive people, and when you deceive people, they're not going to be able to get better. So
This is the first drawing I want to show you, which is just a random picture of Goku Dera. As you can tell, I need to still work on the whole camera thing, which I'll do a few and later on with this channel. But yeah, I was trying to draw him with the whole skull cannon thing he had in the future arc. This is a random dragon I drew. This was actually drawn because I saw Mike Crilly's video on the whole how to draw a dragon thing tutorial, so I thought, hey, let's do it, and it turned out like this, and I thought it looked okay. These were just a bunch of random eyes I did ages ago. This was like ages ago, and I don't know, just thought I'd show you random ones. You might be able to, like, you may be familiar with a few of them that I did, but yeah, some of them still look alright. That's Aang from obviously Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's from Avatar Promise, like the front cover. That's how he looks like there. Tried to do that. As you can tell, my artwork still needs some improvement. So, that's Fujiko Mine from the Lupin the Third, like the new anime. I tried to draw her there. It turned out okay, and that's Conan from Detective Conan. That one turned out actually pretty alright. The face is a little off, but it's alright.
So please, like, if you want to be positive. But I'd rather have you give me constructive criticism than be positive and say everything's good and that, because it really doesn't help anybody. So this has been my introduction video. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Joseph on the TheJmansproductions channel, your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. And remember, keep drawing.